The door creaked open that morning, and she stepped in, hair still damp, but not from our shower. I was already at the kitchen table, a mug of steaming coffee in hand, its scent drifting lazily through the air. 2 plates, 2 cups, and across from me, her sister sat quietly, waiting. I didn't greet her, didn't need to. I simply looked up, caught her startled eyes, and said evenly, "So, done with your boss already?" The blood drained from her face, so quickly I swear I could hear her heartbeat stutter. That was the moment it all began. The silence, my grim satisfaction, and the truth lingering in the faint trace of perfume that wasn't hers, one I'd never bought. She froze in the doorway, heels clutched in her trembling hand like evidence of a crime. Her wide eyes darted between me and her sister, panic flickering in every breath. The room seemed to close in around her, each tick of the clock louder than the last. I took another slow sip of coffee and said nothing. I had waited a long time for the silence, one that finally belonged to me. 3 years ago, I thought I'd married peace itself. She had a calm, deliberate way about her, the kind of person who made chaos seem like it could be tamed. I mistook her gentleness for love. I thought the way she touched my wrist mid-conversation meant connection. I thought wrong. Her sister, Ava, was her opposite, blunt, unfiltered, brutally honest. I once assumed their constant friction was just sisterly rivalry. I know now it was guilt. From the outside, we looked perfect. Steady jobs, weekend brunches, polished smiles. But perfection decays quietly. It carries a scent, sweet, familiar, deceptively floral. At first, it was little things. The way she angled her phone away from me, the hesitation before replying to texts, late nights, new projects, a growing wall of secrecy. I told myself that suspicion was poison, that love required trust. But everything shifted the night she texted, helping my sister, home late. Except Ava was sitting in my living room at that very moment, eating takeout, and asking if I wanted pizza or wings. I showed her the message. She frowned, confused, then furious. Not at me, at her. That night, Ava told me everything. The affair, the lies, the stolen name she'd used as cover. She wasn't just angry, she was betrayed. And somewhere in that shared betrayal, she wanted payback too. I didn't shout, didn't smash her things. I chose patience. Revenge, I realized, was an art form. It needed precision, quiet, time. So I began collecting. Proof, screenshots, hotel invoices, bank statements. Every detail meticulously documented. She thought I was still blind, still trusting. That was her first mistake. I started moving money, discreetly, from our joint accounts. Met with a lawyer, set the groundwork. Ava helped, calm and calculated. She had access I didn't. Phone records, call logs, even hotel security footage. We met twice a week, pretending they were family dinners. But behind the smiles, we built strategy out of pain. The night before it all came crashing down, I sent her a text. Breakfast tomorrow. Just us. She replied with a heart emoji. I almost laughed. She said she had a work event. I kissed her cheek, wished her luck, and set the table before dawn. Ava arrived early, pale but steady. She'd already confronted her sister, told her she was done covering for her. My wife still thought she was safe, that her web of lies was intact. When she walked in and saw us both sitting there, she froze. Her eyes flicked between us, searching for a story that no longer existed. What is this?" she stammered. I gestured to the table. Breakfast. Ava said nothing, just sat, her jaw clenched, watching her sister unravel. I slid a thick folder across the table. "You might want to read that before you start talking." She hesitated, then opened it. Her hands trembled as she flipped through the pages. Bank transfers, photos, text messages, a hotel bill bearing her signature. Her lips parted, grasping for words. "How did you?" "Doesn't matter." I cut in. "It's over. So are we." Tears welled in her eyes. "You don't understand. He's just my boss." "Oh, I understand perfectly." I said cold as steel. "You said you were with your sister." And yet I nodded toward Ava. She's right here. Her eyes darted to her sister, panic-stricken. You told him? Ava stood slowly, her voice steady. No, you did. Every time you use my name. The silence that followed was cleaner than any argument could have been. She broke down then, sobbing, pleading, promising counseling, forgiveness, anything. But it was too late. The divorce papers were already filed. The accounts divided. The house, mine alone. I stood, slipped on my jacket, and looked at the untouched breakfast. Enjoy it, I said softly. It's the least I could do for you both. As I walked past her, she whispered, You planned this? I stopped just long enough to answer, No, you did. It's been 3 months since that morning. She moved out quietly, as though silence could erase guilt. Her boss switched apartments. A mercy for them both. I sleep fine now. Sometimes an unknown number calls, apologies wrapped in self-pity. I delete them all without reading. Ava and I still talk occasionally, not romantically, just two people bonded by the same wreckage. There's a strange comfort in that kind of understanding. People call me cold for how I handled it. They don't get it. Betrayal changes you. It sands you down until only clarity remains. She once told me, lies protect the people we love. She was wrong. Lies only shield the ones who don't deserve protection. I didn't destroy her. I simply gave her truth a place to stand, and it did the rest. That morning, when she stepped into the kitchen still smelling faintly of another man, I realized something I'll never forget.